Put that cookie down! Now!
What's going on, everybody? I am back with a new video, and today I rolled out the red carpet for something maniacal, something destructive, something evil. That's right. Today I will be reviewing Carnage.
Fear.
So this is the Carnage from the Venompool wave. The wave is on the back, and this is the only figure that I really want out of this line. I am not even a big Carnage fan. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, but after Venom and Carnage, it was way too much for me. Like, I like Flash Thompson, Venom, Agent Venom, but other than that, not a big fan of all these symbiotes. I am thinking about that Morbius. That is a pretty badass Morbius, but I could do without this. And other, I'm not knocking other people, but this is it's a cool fig. It's just not for me. Anyways, I did pick up a Carnage back in the day, maybe 2013. I wasn't feeling that figure, resold it, and ever since then I have been regretting it. So I am really glad that they brought back out a Carnage fig. This looks like a really good figure. I was not feeling this head. I am going to switch it out with the close to classic Carnage head. But other than that, I think it's a really cool packaging. I like the white background instead of like the normal black background. I do like the graphics on the side, and then of course the nice toy photography picture on the back. I think that's a really nice touch. But other than the Morbius, this is probably the only figure that I'm going to pick up from this line. So let's go ahead and open this figure and see what he can do. So I've already pre-cut the side. I'm going to open this guy up. And you all know what time it is. It is time for a tray shot and a clean pull. So let's take this guy out. Check out that tray shot. And it's pretty hard to see him with the red carpet. But I think he is a really cool figure. So he is deserving of a red carpet, but it is very difficult to see him on this red carpet. But we're gonna try our best. So it looks like there's no plastic rubber bands or ties on the back to hold them in. This might be a problem. These are a little stiffer than I thought they would be. I thought they would be a little more rubbery, but let's see if we could do a clean pull. Oh, that was cleaner than I thought it would be. Okay, so this is actually, I'm gonna have to push that out. Look at that head. Look at that head. Oof. Alright. Alright, and let's take out the classic Carnage head. Alright. And so I'm not even gonna mess with this head. He looks cool. It's just not for me. I like the classic Carnage, and I'm not even a big Carnage fan. I'm more of a Venom fan. I thought Carnage was a bit overdoing it with the symbiotes. So let's take off the factory head and let us equip what is close to the classic Carnage head. And Look at that. That's my Carnage. That's what I like to see on there.
You know, because I've cried 1,000 times, I'm going to cry some more.
So I do like this figure a lot. I like the variance in paint. I like how there's a big contrast between the black and the red being the base color on the figure, the black being the additional color for variance. I don't know what this base is from. I am not that knowledgeable on whose base they use, but I will talk about the color, and the colors on this figure are fantastic. They are. I like that they have like these black toes on here. Really cool. I did have the 2013 figure back in the day, or the I would say like the 2010s figure that Hasbro made from back in the day, and I think this is an improvement from that figure. I think this is a really cool figure because you do have the option. The other figure, the previous figure, did not have the option of taking the tendrils off on the back. So you add this on, brings it to a whole new level. Look at that. That's really nice. But if you don't want to equip it, sometimes subtlety is the best for your action figures. And I think I'm really feeling this more than I'm feeling him with this equipped on. I think Carnage is such a like over the top figure that he needs a little more subtlety. And so I think for me, less is more when it comes to Carnage.
Oh my.
So one of the things that I really like the most out of the Spider-Man Marvel Legends figures, or even like Spider-Man Rogues, or characters within his own, per se, like bubble, is that they always tend to have like the best articulation, and it always works for them because they need more dynamic poses, Carnage being one of them. And so you do have this ab crunch, which is really nice. It's this ratchet joint, and you're able to just, doesn't seem loose, but you're able to have him hold that position at several different angles, or a few different angles. You know, I just equipped the classic head. You can have him go 360 up and down. This is as high as he could go. You got the shoulder swivel, and then you got the double jointed elbows, which is nice, and this doesn't hinder it at all. That's nice. Same thing with the other arm on the right hand side. I almost lost track of sides. Double jointed elbows on that side, hip swivel. Got the ball joint at the hips. That's nice. Thigh swivels, both sides. Thigh swivel, right? Then you got the double jointed knees. Let's see how far you can go. That's really nice. Then you got the calf swivel, both sides. Double jointed knees, both sides. Oop. That's really nice. That's smooth too. By the way, what did y'all think? Was that a clean pull? Did I pull the figure cleanly out of the tray? Let me know. See if you can do the calf raise. Let's see how far you can go. That's pretty far, actually. Having a little trouble with the left foot. There you go. Just need some elbow grease. But that looks good. That looks good. All right. Let us put them next to, what do I have in hand? Okay. So I do have an Endgame Spider-Man. And let's put them next to him. As far as height difference, I think that works. That's pretty good. Even though this is the comic book version, this is the MCU version. And let's have him put on... Now some of y'all might enjoy this version better, but I prefer him without the tendrils. But this also looks really cool. You know, like, I'm not saying this doesn't look cool, but I prefer to have my Carnage to be a bit more subtle. But for toy photography's sake, also check out my Instagram. I do create some toy photographs. Check that out. But this is also really cool. But as far as like display purposes, I like him like this. I think that's my favorite version so far. I didn't even go into the hands. Look at the claws on him. No alternative hands for this figure. I would have liked that. I think that would have been a really cool feature. Just because of the cool things that he can manipulate with the symbiote. I think he has a little more control over like the manifestations that he creates with the symbiote. More than Venom. I think Venom is more like brute strength. Whereas Carnage is like, it's just total anarchy when he's around. And the symbiote is a manifestation of that. A Manifish. That's the next worst regrettable superhero that you can think of. Manifish. Worse than... Well, I'm not going to even say Aquaman. I actually like Aquaman. But yeah. What does this figure get? This figure gets a big thumbs up. I like it. The only drawback is that I wish it could have had alternate hands. But you do get alternate heads. You get this head, the one that it came in with the factory seal, and then you get the classic. I prefer the classic. I prefer it subtle. This is cool as an option, but I also like the option of not having it on. But yeah, really cool fig. I got really lucky and I was able to find him at Walgreens. Go check out your Walgreens. Not sponsored, but sponsor me if you can. Anyways, I'll stop begging. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. More reviews and random videos on the way. Thank y'all. Have a good one.